look at him and wonder if this is where I truly belong. He is good to me, kind, and everything I once thought I wanted, but deep inside something feels uncertain, as if a quiet voice keeps whispering that I'm not completely sure. Is this doubt just fear, or is it a sign that my heart already knows the answer? I don't want to make a mistake. I don't want to walk away from something real, but I also don't want to settle for something that doesn't feel right. My mind is trapped between staying and leaving, between love and uncertainty. Every day I ask myself, will this feeling pass or will it grow stronger? Wisdom, how to overcome doubts in a relationship.
Doubts in a relationship are not uncommon. I know you are hurting, and these doubts weigh heavily on your heart, making you question everything you once felt certain about. At some point, most people stop and wonder, am I with the right person? This question can arise after a conflict, during a moment of reflection, or even when nothing is wrong, but something still feels off. Doubt itself is not the enemy. It can be a natural part of any serious commitment. But not all doubts carry the same meaning. Some are signs that require self-reflection, while others are warnings that should not be ignored. The challenge is learning to tell the difference. Wisdom will now reveal 4 fundamental truths about doubts in relationships. First truth: doubt can be a sign of growth, not a problem. Many believe that if they truly loved their partner, they would never have doubts. This is a myth. Growth, both personal and relational, often brings uncertainty. The deeper a connection becomes, the more one must confront their own fears, expectations, and emotional wounds. Doubt can be a sign that you are evolving, that the relationship is asking more of you. In these cases, the real question is not, is this person right for me? But rather, am I showing up fully in this relationship? Am I truly open to love? Doubts of this kind often arise when one fears vulnerability, commitment, or repeating past mistakes. They should be explored, not feared. Second truth: some doubts are warnings you should not ignore. Not all doubts are signs of personal growth. Some are warnings. The mistake many make is ignoring red flags because they fear being alone, starting over, or hurting someone they care about. If doubts stem from a feeling of incompatibility, a recurring unhappiness, or a quiet inner voice saying something is wrong, these should not be dismissed. A relationship should bring challenges, yes, but it should not bring consistent distress, exhaustion, or a sense of losing oneself. One must ask, do I feel like my true self in this relationship? Do I feel seen, respected, and valued? If the answer is no, the doubts are not obstacles to overcome. They are signals pointing toward a truth that must be faced. Third truth: clarity comes from action, not just reflection. Many spend months or even years trapped in a cycle of overthinking, trying to find certainty before making a decision. But clarity rarely comes from thought alone. It comes from action. Testing a relationship's strength means having honest conversations, observing how both partners handle conflict, and recognizing whether doubts fade with time or only grow stronger. If staying in the relationship requires constant justification, if the doubts persist, no matter how much effort is made, then the answer might already be clear. The hard part is accepting it. Fourth truth: doubts can reveal whether love is based on fear or choice. Not all relationships are built on love. Some are built on fear. Fear of being alone, fear of starting over, fear of not finding someone better, or even fear of making the wrong decision. Doubts often arise as an inner call to examine what is truly holding the relationship together. Love, at its purest, is a choice. It is not something that simply happens, nor is it something one passively remains in. A relationship that is chosen every day, even in the face of challenges, carries a different energy than one sustained by obligation or fear. A powerful question to ask is, if I had no fear of loneliness, of regret, of the unknown, would I still choose this person? If the answer is yes, then the doubts may be natural moments of self-reflection. But if the answer is no, then the doubts are not just passing thoughts. They are revealing a deeper truth that should not be ignored. Allow me to share a story that perfectly illustrates this truth. The parable of the bird and the cage. A small bird lived in a golden cage. It had everything it needed: food, shelter, safety. Yet it often found itself staring through the bars at the sky, wondering if something more was waiting beyond. One day the cage door was left open. The bird hesitated. Should it stay in the comfort it had always known? Or should it risk the unknown, where danger and freedom existed together? It decided to fly. The sky was vast, unpredictable, and sometimes lonely. But the bird never regretted its choice, because now its world was limitless. Some relationships are like that cage, comfortable, familiar, but restrictive. The question is, are you meant to stay, or are you meant to fly? Now, ask yourself, are your doubts guiding you toward deeper love, or are they telling you it's time to move on? Comment below. What is your biggest challenge when dealing with relationship doubts? Subscribe for more insights on love and self-discovery. May wisdom guide you.